Hey, you guys, listen. I've made several posts about this probably within the past few months. Some posts I've pulled because I didn't really want to be being messy or, putting information out there in regards to a particular person in my life. If there was any way to like resolve the issue without all of that. But at this point, it is clearly that's not going to happen. But I want you guys, the premise of me posting this video is to remind you guys, especially artists and creators, to protect your artwork and protect your creations, because there are people out here that they don't actually mind stealing your shit. They don't actually mind, and when I say stealing your shit, I'm not just talking about taking your creative art projects from spaces and passing them off as their own. There's people that do that. But the main thing I'm referring to in this particular scenario was I had done some beats for a lady free of charge. I had given her free usage to the beats. I went through a situation where one of my laptops crashed and I no longer had access to any beats that weren't already posted online. So the only copies of any beats that I made were the ones that were online and the ones that I had made for her. Mind you, this lady's been in my life since like 12 or 13. She's like a part of the family. And so I decided to reach out to her and ask her if I could have copies of the beats that she hasn't utilized yet. Mind you, I gave her those beats 10 years ago. So if you were going to do anything with them, it probably would have been done by now. And mind you, I still wasn't going to utilize them to monetize or anything like that. I just wanted to have access to them so that on the back end, if I'm in like different settings, I can show what I have done, the beats that I have made and things like that. Because I did make those beats and I also mastered those beats. So she have made several, we've had several conversations about it. She's said that she was going to come to the house multiple times, but then followed that up with an excuse when it started getting to the point of us discussing when. Mind you, she lives 3 minutes down the road. And she was actually supposed to come a couple of days ago, but that didn't happen. She was supposed to come a week ago. That didn't happen. She was supposed to come 2 weeks prior to that. That didn't happen. But mind you, she passes my house almost every day to go to the gym. And so when you are experiencing a situation like this, it hits home because, number one, you have a rapport with the person. Number one, the person is like family. Number two, you spent so many years around this person. You've done photography shoots for this person free of charge. You've done, or let her tell us she paid me $20, but that's neither here nor there. You've done, they've done things for you. Like, I'm not going to dare take nothing away from her and say that she hasn't done for me, because this is a family member. This is a family friend. She's not a family member, but she's just like a family member at this point. Like, we've spent Christmases together and the whole nine. We went shopping together. We've, sat on the phone and talked every day for years. There's been some, long story short, I say all this to say that the folks that are going to fuck you around sometimes are not going to be those people that you don't know or those people you were trying to do business with, even though that does happen. Sometimes it's going to be your people that you have a rapport with, people that know you're not going to sue them, people that know that you don't really have a leg to stand on if they don't cooperate with you, people that know that you love them and that you care about them. Sometimes they're willing to see just how far that love will go to take advantage of you. And so I just wanted to put it out there. I'm not going to put her name out there. I put it out there once before. And at this point, I just wanted to issue this kind of PSA or whatever for artists and creators. Look, if you have your stuff, either put it in a public space where it's time stamped, or put it on an external, or put it on a SD card, or put it, keep it in your phone, your technological devices. Keep it somewhere within your personal space. What I'm referring right now to is any sort of digital intellectual property, because it's easy to hide something that you drew. It's easy to hide or protect things that you can actually physically put your hands on. It's a little bit trickier to protect digital property. And so I just want to make sure that I'm utilizing my experience to let people know that this is what you need to do in order to stay safe. So with that being said, you all have a phenomenal day. Get to the end of the story. No, I never got the beats. No, she never gave them to me. Yes, we did have 4 or 5 different exchanges on the phone about the beats. And at this point, I don't think that I'm going to get them. And it's crazy because when somebody gives you, multi-$1,000 work free of charge, then you would think that the person could get a copy, especially when you're like family. But there was no better person to teach me this lesson than her. Because I don't think it would have hit the same if somebody off the street did me wrong and did me wrong in regards to my intellectual property, because it wouldn't have hit home like it did. So with that being said, you all have a phenomenal day, and you will see more of me.